Alola everyone, my name is Alka1993 and today I'm bringing you another Duel video. I have built a total of 6 decks today and I want to test them out in the coming days, coming week, depending on how much time I have and how much fun I'm having with specific decks and maybe want to use more. First deck that I've been testing out is an Exodia deck because I wanted to have a new Exodia deck. And well, for Exodia, you want draw power, bit of search maybe, but you need stall, and stall is generally the biggest problem for me. But through Mystic Mine, you can get quite a lot of stall. So that is the idea with this deck. You use Mystic Mine to stall. Let's see what we have here. Reckless, we have a Mystic Mine though, that's nice, and we have a Reckless, that's nice to know, because I like to put at least 2 Reckless grades together. Hopefully special summon I can just use Mystic Mine instantly through the Mice of the Land, that'd be nice. Let's see what they do. Last duel I played was against Trickstar, and they had it was a level 5 they were able to special summon turn 1. I played Demise, and then, well, that wasn't it, because they tried to play around it, but I was able to stop, I think, their one Cosmic Cyclone that they played, and won through that, and then I had a match against, no, a duel against Ojama, although I don't feel it was a super competitive Ojama deck, but it was an Ojama deck nonetheless, but they didn't really know how to play around Mystic Mine. They even played a bunch of monsters on the field, with for Ojama, green, black, and yellow made sense because they did have Ojama Delta Hurricane to get rid of my Mystic Mine, but I think I had a Dark Bribe face down, I think. Just set cards. Don't tell me they're also playing stall. In which case it'd be interesting. Well, I guess I'm not complaining. They have the option now, I guess, to attack. Because they don't have Mystic Mine, so as long as they don't attack, that definitely helps me. Because I know that in 2 turns from now I will be getting Mystic Mine, but they don't, because they can't see my face down banished cards. Electromagnetic Turtle is a nice card to stop attacks for 1 turn. Sometimes when I draw it late game, I just discard it for the hand size limit, put it in the graveyard immediately. For now, I think for protection it is nice to have it in defense position. I do realize that having a monster on the field with Mystic Mine probably isn't a good idea. The only monster, there's one monster that I ever really want to have on my field, like Electromagnetic Turtle is I guess could work as an initial defense like I'm using now, and then I have Pandora's something, like treasure box, treasure chest, Pandora's treasure chest, which allows me to draw twice during my draw phase. Ooh, Mystic Mine. Not that I'm going to use it now, because they have more monsters than me. That doesn't actually destroy my Mystic Mine, but then I can't use any of my monster effects. Or, not that I really... No, I can't activate monster effects. And I don't have activated monster effects on my field. I just have a continuous one. I'm just going to give the turn to them. Next turn I'll get some extra cards. Get an extra Reckless Greed, put those 2 together the turn after. And I'll have a second Mystic Mine next turn as well. Unless they put it back in the graveyard, they could get rid of it from the face down banish pile. Although I'm not even sure if something like Burial from a different dimension can even work on face down banished cards. I don't think it can. I don't think it specifies face up banished. But then again, was there anything face down banished at the time? Like Ledger Domain does it, Pot of Desires does it. There's quite a few other cards that now banish face down. Let's see, Ritual. You can discard one spell out of light ritual monster or ritual spell from deck to your hand. You control any other spells from your graveyard into the deck. Target life fairy monster in your graveyard, summon it. You know what? Do your thing. Special summon a monster, so I can use Demise. The Demise, I mean Mystic Mine. Demise. I was thinking of Demise, King of Armageddon. but like I don't even use that. Why did I come up with Demise? I have no idea. Anyway, just summon something. More than one, preferably, so that Mystic Mine actually works. This is where I would have liked to have Turtle in the graveyard. I think that I'm gonna let them attack into Turtle if they just have one monster. Although their special summon might come as the first monster, and then I don't know if a second one will come. Herald. Herald of Ultimate. Oh no. Hand and field total of equal 12 or more. Your book active card effect in. I can't even change that. I can't stop that with Dark Bribe or Solemn Judgment. And it's like Herald of Perfection, but then better, right? I don't remember what its effects do. And Perfection can already be hard to deal with. I want to look it up, but I'm not going to do that now because I'm recording. Otherwise I would have. Dark Bribe, that's nice, but I can't use that against their card. So that's my 3 cards to the hand. Which is nice. Second Mystic Mine in case the first one gets destroyed. And even if I can activate the third one via Demise Land and still have these 2 in my hand. Although I'd really prefer the third one just stay in the deck for quite a long time for either draw into late game or just play through Demise or Metaverse. Because I might have to discard at one point due to the hand size limit. Definitely setting Reckless. We already have a Threatening Aura, so it makes sense to set Dark Bribe. I'm still not setting Mystic Mine. They can discard a spell to get a light ritual monster. Either get the Herald that they want, or get something else that they want to tribute it. Maybe they're using Cyber Angels to tribute to give it some more power or something like that. The option exists. We haven't really seen much from their deck. Oh, letting me go. They either don't have much of what they want, or they're waiting for me to make a move. Which I don't really mind, because that just gives me more chance to get my Exodia pieces and my other combo stuff together. Let's get some drawing in. Blue Barrel Goods. Thin the deck out a little bit while setting up the graveyard with a 1-turn protection against direct attacks by sending one of my 2 copies of Spiritual Sword Revealing Light. Playing that before I play the other Reckless Greed, so I don't draw into both of the swords. This way I have a higher chance of drawing into something else as well. For Trap Trick, I think I have either 1 or 2 copies of Trap Trick in my deck. It's nice to know how much of every copy I have in my deck. So in the first few duels, I didn't do it now, else I wouldn't show it because I'm recording. But I'd have a screenshot of my deck open so to make sure how many copies of every trap I have in my deck. Most of them I think I have 3, like Legacy, Reckless. So I can use Trap Trick with them. Thins the deck out by 2 really, and I can use it the same turn. I want to set Legacy. I can't use another Reckless, unfortunately. Solemn Judgment. No, I think I want to set the other stuff. It's a Trap Trick. It's a Legacy. 6 cards in my hand to end turn. Do skip my next 2 draw phase. I have to do it with this. Although I can use Legacy, and once one of the spots has opened up on my field, I can use Trap Trick to get the other one. Well, to banish the second one, draw the third one. So if I use Legacy. Reckless doesn't stack. The next 2 draw phases are still the next 2 draw phases, even if I play multiple. I've already turned off auto draw. I think it's a good idea to always keep track of things. So, you saw that with Ledger of Legerdemain. Every time we got to the standby phase, I posted how far it was in its effect to make sure we wouldn't lose count. We wouldn't have to look back in the log. We could just keep count there. And then same with Reckless. The moment I go into it, I always have auto draw off to make sure I don't accidentally draw into a card. And then the moment I'm into draw phase, even if I forget Reckless is active, I'll notice, hey, why am I not drawing? And then I'm like, oh yeah, Reckless. And then I just write DP skip one of two or two of two, and after the second one, I'll do that. Let's see. Okay, we got a Kaiju. Opponent's field and sacrifice between one to control. If you're when a card or effect is activated, target exactly one card. Yeah, I don't have Solemn Judgment on the field right now, so I can't exactly stop that. Wait, the opponent summons it, so I can demise, but I still have more monsters than them. So what are they gonna do now? Do they have like Magic Cylinder? Do they want me to attack? Dimension Wall? What are they trying to do? I think actually the electromagnetic turtle is the only possible target. I'm gonna allow that. There's probably much more dangerous things. You know what, I'll do it for you. Actually, I didn't say. Okay, but they did already send their stuff to the graveyard, even though the thing hadn't vanished yet. Oh yeah, I can't chain that. I think that's Necro Gardener that I think can still be chained, and then just the next battle is stopped. Electromagnetic Turtle can do that. Reading, this is bad. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can normal can reach a cover near practice battle damage from taking discard. Wait, so it actually can hit me. Because it's 4,000. So it hits me for 700, and then at the end of the battle phase, inflict 2,000 to me. That's not good. I don't like that idea. Threatening Roar. I need to get rid of that thing. The moment they enter battle phase. Sunday on being able to deal damage and then dealing more damage. Threatening Roar. I'm not letting you declare an attack. Reading. Take one phase up once your opponent controls, negate its effect until the end of the turn. Then, if this card was set before activation and is on the field at resolution, which it was, for the rest of this turn, all other spell and trap effects in this column. No, and it's exactly in the right column as well. Dark Bribe. This gets dangerous. I do think I want to Dark Bribe this. I think I want to Dark Bribe this because this damage could be bad, I think. I keep the Kaiju this way. And I don't lose 2,700 life points. Let's see, they can't declare an attack. What is this? Negates the normal or special summon of a monster, or the activation of... Let's see, I don't remember that one. That must work. Negates the normal or special summon. No! Everything? The normal or special summon of a monster. This is an anti-solemn card. Or the activation or card. It's not a counter trap card, so it doesn't come after. This must be like a trigger thing to be played immediately after. I didn't technically play it immediately, but yeah, the first thing they did. All cards your opponent controls end in their hand. Yeah, this is bad. They were happy when I played Dark Bribe. Then I'm gonna have Solemn Judgment as well. They were ready. I'm done for. Because I can't get Exodia because they destroyed one of my parts, and I have no way to retrieve it. All cards. Okay. Yeah, I am done for. Look at my graveyard. What was that? How am I supposed to win now? Like, stall him out of his... Like, I drew cards. I'm skipping 2 draw phases as well. Oh no! Oh, Witch's Strike. Okay, I guess if you're playing a deck like this that there's counters and you want to make sure they work, then this way you counter the counter. Probably. For you. DP skip 1 of 2. The one thing that I guess I can stall with is Spiritual Sword Reveal Light for 1 turn. Oh no. So that's 44. Can't be disrupt a battle or card effects, but that makes like no sense. I'm gonna let him. No, so they're playing Time Lord, but with Herald, I guess. You can contribute this out of Time Lord with 0 document deck to your hand. This is an interesting deck. I like this. I like it. Okay. Banish a card from the graveyard. Special summon 1 Time Lord 1 with 0 attack from your deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. At least that's still 0. You can ask for some other monster during the turn to activate this effect, which I haven't. Sundial doesn't have 0 attack. He has 4,000. Well, I don't see myself having pretty much any chance unless he decks himself out and then decides I'm not gonna attack. And they are gonna attack. They're gonna be able to damage me through Sundial. Although I'm not gonna have monsters now, so I guess I can't summon. The thing is, Electromagnetic Turtle being on the field allowed them to play Sundial. Although I guess then they would have played Time Maiden and then into Sundial. But if they would have played that, I would have played Mystic Mind. So yeah. In the end, Electromagnetic Turtle being on the field hurt me. That cost me the game, I think. Although I still would have Dark Bribe something at some point, and then they could have still Witch's Strike me. Did I have Solemn Judgment in my hand? I must have, yeah. Because I discarded it. Get my draw phase back next turn. Makes sense that they have Chalice to stop it. Do they have another one? What? They drew it and then what? Does it have a reveal effect? Because I didn't see it. I guess that maybe they just wanted to show it to me because I know they have their the ritual spell. Oh, nice. They have that to make that work as well. And now they can just flip summon him. Nice. That's how you keep the Time Lords on the field. That's a nice play, especially with a 4,000 attack Sunday that deals another 2,000. Okay. They have one of the 0 attack ones that they added earlier. See, they have just one fairy. No idea what they shuffled in. So they're gonna tribute summon it now? I guess they can do that. Effect. Get another one in the hand? Okay. Now they... Oh yeah, because... Wait, is Herald of Ultimateness, is that a level... 9 or... No, 10 or 12? Maybe, it might be a 12. Card this turn. Okay. It would be interesting to actually look into a Time Lord deck. I did see a deck recipe earlier today or yesterday. Didn't really look at it much, but it does seem interesting to play with them, and seeing like Forbidden Chalice used and what card did they put away? Book of Eclipse. I like that. I like that strategy that they've employed. Thing is, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play the duel out to the end, because I like to always play it out to the end. Don't quite completely like them using counters on the card, because the card doesn't use counters, but it's unrated, so I'm not gonna complain. Add a light ritual or ritual spell. They already have the cards they need. There's another ultimate. Let's not even actually read what it is. Other ways, does look like it's a level 12. Either person your opponent would spell summon a monster, or after spell check with a monster. So that's almost a Solemn Judgment, except not on normal summons, but it's like a Solemn Judgment and a Solemn Strike in one. But you discard a fairy. And the only thing it doesn't stop is normal and flip summons. Isn't that just Herald of Arclight and Herald of Perfection, like, fused a few times? I'm happy it only has 2,000 attack. Wait, when an activates a spell card, trap card, or monster effect, I can survive this turn! And I can't do anything next turn. Like, even if I drew into, like, Lava Golem, which I don't have in the main deck. I don't know. I hope I get a fancy draw that I can do something. But this isn't going well. The moment... Attacking directly is still battle damage, yep. I'm not gonna let you, though. Try it. I have nothing on the field. Let's see how they respond. I play this effect from the graveyard. I had a feeling they might see it that way. Or your opponent activates a spell card, trap card, or monster effect. It doesn't say trap card or effect or trap effect. A trap card activation is when it is on the field and it's flipped face up, like bottomless trap all upon the summon of a 1500 attack monster, Mirror Force, when you put it attacks. When it's already face up, like a continuous trap, and then it activates its effect, like this thing's first effect, or anything that's from the graveyard counts as a trap effect activation, not the trap activation. A little ruling for you. I remember that one. There's some other rulings that I definitely still have to look up and think about. Miracle draw that doesn't exist! Ta-da! God, which moves at the time the card that I know they can stop because they have Herald. And they have those, the one of them's the green one, and one of them's the red one that they added earlier with Time Maiden. So, yeah, game over. Have another Book of Eclipse. Okay. Thing is, now I can draw a card because they can't stop it. Ha ha ha! Watch them have like Dark Bribe, so I still can't. Yeah, this totally is like Battle Fader or Swift Scarecrow. Well, even if it was, Herald of Ultimate stops monster effects. So, no, it doesn't do anything. Nice draw into Book of Eclipse again to keep Sundial on the field. What? You can banish go from the ghost for some time with 0 attack from your deck. Do your thing. Show off your deck. I want to see it. Do you have another fancy one? In which order were the time was released? I think Meteon was first. Then it was Sephiroth, which created some interesting like fairy decks or level 10 decks. I think Michium was the one they had in their hand earlier. Half your opponent's life points. This can be pretty big. Pretty big for damage. And I can do absolutely nothing about it. And the first time I use Exodia Mind in a duel for recording, it did not work out. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to see more of this deck, please let me know. And I'll be using it more, maybe not as regularly in videos because there's a lot of other decks that I'd like to try. Train Shadol, Raid Raptor, so many things. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.